And just in the presentation, you talked about the funding the country needs. Can you give us an indication of how much money the country needs at this stage to deal with
Well,
the
the World Bank study in 2010, I guess, they had a study, they projected without adaptation, the cost might be up to between 200 million US to 400 million. And those are only those that can be publicly assessed, but the private, sort of the private side, where private homes and infrastructure, they are not. So in total, could be billions.
Okay, so do you have an exact figure at this stage, or those are the previous figures?
As I mentioned, in terms of data, we are still working on it.
Okay. Okay, and in the Leaders Forum yesterday,
yes,
did Kiribati ask for particular sort of help from other countries or member states?
Yes. Yes.
I
did raise that.
And
I did raise that. I also, the UN Deputy Secretary General, during our session this afternoon, they were also indicating on some areas where she has to marshal other donors to come on board to help Kiribati.
Okay. And in terms of the Green Climate Fund, I mean, can you give us an idea of how long that's going to take for that money to come through, and how much money have you requested from them?
Well, taking for example the case of 12 is much more, but they have been allocated about 35 US million to address the climate change. So I think we are expecting a lot more than that. And to about 100 millions.
Okay, and the time frame? I mean, the time frame sounds as if it's very problematic for you.
Yes.
Could you give us an idea of how long you expect
well,
it to take?
Our first submission to the Green Climate Fund wasn't successful for some reasons, logistics and effect. We are working on that, hopefully to submit another submission by the end of this year. But, 2 years is the minimum time. Yes, 2 years.
So you came to Cancun. So if you have one thing that you're expecting, what is it?
To Cancun, more flexibility in finance. That's what. I think everyone has something to offer. We can't rely on donors alone. We have to do something.
But yesterday the Leaders Forum was about, how countries can help reducing economic losses.
Yes.
So what would be the contribution also of Kiribati?
For Kiribati, as I said, we have a reserve fund. So I think that's one area, and we need to scale up also government's input into this, because as I said, I think donors might be happy to assist where they know that we are also serious. Yeah. I think we have also a critical part to play. Exactly. So in addition to free labor and all that, I think we need to put at least something.
In terms of the government money you're spending, is that from the reserve fund? You're talking about spending government savings.
Yes.
Is that the reserve fund
because
money?
we are, during the last parliament, we requested approval for a loan, concessional loan, and the reserve fund to act as a collateral in case things don't. Because we are looking at a loan with an interest rate of about 1 or 2%. The reserve fund, the interest rate that we are getting from that is on average about 6%. So I mean, the cost of borrowing is a bit. We are aiming to that, where the cost of borrowing is a bit low. It's not too high. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to afford. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.